時間亦都夠啦。
Alright, members, time is up. I now announce the chairmanship of the three committees. PAC, Mr. Abraham Sheikh is the chairman. The vice chairman is Mr. Paul Chair. Committee on Members' Interests, Mr. Ip Kwok Him is chairman. Vice chairman, Ms. Emily Lau. Crop, Mr. Tam Yu Chung is the chairman, and Mr. Alan Leung is the vice chairman. And these results will be submitted to the President for nomination. Right, moving on next to the nomination and election of members of the Council to advisory and governing bodies. The members, the papers have been made available to members. All right, for Hong Kwan-yuen Court, in accordance with the 2011 June resolution, the 5 members who were elected to the Court of the Hong Kwan-yuen will nominate among themselves for the Hong Kong-yuen Council to be appointed as a member, and the appointment will be made in personal capacity. And once the nomination has been made by the members, the Secretary will inform the Hong Kong-yuen Council for consideration. We've also received from the Hong Kong-yuen Student Council on October the 16th a letter which has been made available to members CB 246-12-13-01. Right, so we're nominating members to the advisory governing bodies, and we need 2 members for the Disaster Relief Fund Advisory Committee. Nomination, please. Starry Lee. Nominate Ms. Priscilla Leung. Priscilla Leung is coming down here. She says she would accept the nomination. Mr. Jeffrey Lam seconds. Mr. Gary Fan. Nominate Mr. Peter Cheung. Mr. Cheung accept the nomination. Mr. Sin seconds. Any other nominations? If not, then Dr. Priscilla Leung and Mr. Peter Cheung have been nominated to sit on this committee. Next, 1 member for the Po Leung Cook Advisory Board. Mr. Ip Kwok Him, nominate Mr. Wong Ting Kwong. You accept the nomination? Yes, I do. Any seconder, please? Mr. Chen Kam Lam seconds. Mr. Sin Chung Kai, nominate Ms. Helena Wong. You accept the nomination? Any seconder? Mr. Charles Mock seconds. Any further nominations? All right then. Right, these will be put to the vote. Just a reminder that if you do not, if you're not voting for that particular member, you don't have to do anything at all. Secretary, the first nominee is Mr. Wong Ting Kwong. Will those voting for Mr. Wong Ting Kwong please press the present button as well as the yes button? We're nominating 1. Nomination of 1. Please check your votes. Voting now ends. Mr. Wong Ting Kwong has received 31 votes. The second nominee is Ms. Helena Wong. With those in favor of Ms. Helena Wong to sit on the Po Leung Cook Advisory Board, please press the buttons. Mr. Kenneth Wong, will you check your votes? Please check the number of votes to make sure that no member has voted more than once. Ms. Helena Wong has received 11 votes. I declare that Mr. Wong Ting Kwong nominated to sit on the Po-Leung-Kuk Advisory Board. The next one is to elect one member to sit on the Tung Wah Group of Hospitals Advisory Board. Nomination, please. Tung Wah Group of Hospitals Advisory Board. Your nomination, please. Mr. Charles Mock, Ms. Helena Wong, you accept the nomination? Yes, do you? No, she doesn't accept the nomination. Any other nomination? Mr. Wong Yuk-man, I nominate Mr. Albert Chen. Mr. Chen, you accept the nomination? Grudgingly, yes. Any seconder? Mr. Raymond Chen seconds. Any further nomination? Mr. Chen Hak-kan. Chairman nominate Mr. Paul Chair. You accept the nomination? Yes, you do. Any seconder? Mr. Lo Wai Kwok seconds. Any further nominations? Secretary, please. Let's proceed to vote. Well, only one seat, you are supposed to vote once. The first nominee is Mr. Albert Chen. For those in favor of Mr. Chen to sit on the Tung Wah Group Hospitals Advisory Board, please press the present and yes buttons. Right, I withdraw my acceptance. So Mr. Paul Chair would not accept the nomination. If not, Mr. Albert Chen will be sitting on the Tung Wah Group of Hospitals Advisory Board. The next one is to elect 3 members to sit on the Council of the Chinese University of Hong Kong. Ms. Starry Lee, I nominate Ms. Elizabeth Kwok. You accept the nomination? Yes, I do. Mr. Wong Ting Kwong seconds. Mr. Wong Yuk-man, I nominate Mr. Raymond Chen, Lam Lai of Chinese U. You accept the nomination? Yes, I do. Mr. Albert Chen seconds. Mr. Jeffrey Lam, nominate Mrs. Tommy Zhou. You accept the nomination? Seconder? Chen Kam Lam seconds. Any further nominations? Dr. Kwok Ka-ki, I nominate Mr. Gary Fan. You accept the nomination? Yes, I do. Mr. Kenneth Leung seconds. Further nominations? If not, Secretary, please. Let's proceed to vote. The first nominee is Elizabeth Kwok. For those in favor of Ms. Elizabeth Kwok, please press the present and yes buttons. For those who are not voting for Ms. Kwok, don't have to do anything at all. Please check your votes. Voting now ends. Ms. Elizabeth Kwok has received 38 votes. The second nominee is Mr. Chen, Raymond Chen. For those in favor of Mr. Raymond Chen, please press the buttons. Please check your votes. Voting now ends. Mr. Michael Tin, please verify your votes. Voting now ends. Mr. Raymond Chen has received 10 votes. The third nominee is Mr. Tommy Cheung. For those in favor of Mr. Tommy Cheung to sit on the Council of the Chinese Youth, please press the buttons. Please check your votes. Right, voting now ends. Mr. Tommy Cheung has received 37 votes. The fourth nominee is Mr. Gary Fan. For those in favor of Mr. Gary Fan to sit on the Council of the Chinese University of Hong Kong, please press the buttons. Please check your votes. Duty staff, please check the number of votes to make sure that no members have voted more than 3 times. Ms. Gary Fan has received 27 votes. I now declare that Ms. Elizabeth Quat and Mr. Tommy Cheung and Mr. Gary Fan elected to sit on the Council of the Chinese University of Hong Kong. Right, 5 members for the Court of the University of Hong Kong under the Hong Kong U number 15(1)(d) of the rules of the Hong Kong U Court. 5 members will be elected to sit on the Court of Hong Kong U. Ms. Starry Lee, I nominate Mr. Christopher Zhong. You accept the nomination. Mr. Chen Hai-kan, second. Mr. Steve Kwok-him, I nominate Mr. Abraham Shek. Mr. Shek, can you accept the nomination? Yes, I do. And the seconder, Mr. Jeffrey Lam, seconds. Mr. Sin Chung Kai, nominate Mr. James To. You accept? Yes, I do. Any seconder, please? Mr. Ip Kwok-him, seconds. Mr. Lee Chuk-yan. Nominate Mr. Ip Kwan-yuen. You accept the nomination? Yes, I do. Any seconder? Dr. Kwok Ka-ki, seconds. Mr. Ip Kwok-him. Nominate Mr. Paul Che. Mr. Che, you accept the nomination? Any seconder? Mr. Chen Kam Lam, seconds. Any further nominations? If not, I declare that Mr. Christopher Zhong, Mr. Abraham Shek, Mr. James To, Mr. Ip Kwan-yuen, and Mr. Paul Che elected to sit on the Court of the University of Hong Kong. Right, so much for the election for today. Let's move on to the next one. Arrangements for the meeting come luncheon between LegCo members and District Council members. Please refer to paper 28/12 to 13. We have received complaints from the District Councils that we don't have very many members attending these events. I urge members to take part as much as possible. So instead of 4 rounds, we're going to have 3 for this term, and there will be a roster system in order that more members will attend the events and communicate with the district councils and address their problems. Any questions there? Mr. Abraham Shek, Chairman. Well, we sympathize with the district council's concerns, but we don't seem to be able to do anything at all. They highlighted all these problems, but we can't really get anything done. And these are really courtesy events. We would sit there and listen to what they have to say, but in fact there is not very much that we can get done. A lot of problems remain unresolved, and this is a problem for the administration.
So we'll reflect back to the administration. Any further questions? If not, next. Arrangements for meeting cum luncheons between LegCo members and Heung Yee-kok councillors, paper number 4, 29/12/13. We'll be arranging for one round of meeting cum luncheon with Heung Yee-kok councillors, and the situation is somewhat better than that for the district councillors, and we haven't received any complaint from Heung Yee-kok members, but then I'd also like to encourage members to take part as far as possible. Any questions or comments on this paper? If not, then AOB, I don't have anything to raise under AOB. Anything that members would like to raise under AOB? If not, meeting adjourned. Thank you.